I usually buy used engines from a reputable source, so all my used engines I buy from JDM of California, and I've never had issues there. And yeah, visually check, do compression test, and then make sure that you at least look at if the parts are actually like matching. All right, like, you know, the condition of this transmission, condition of the block looks about the same. So that came with this engine, and I'm not worried about, oh, why did they swap out the transmission? Also look at, like, see this? It looks like they opened this transmission. They could have added a new LSD, changed the final drive, whatever. But just note that, because later on you might be like, dude, what's wrong with my transmission? It's having problems. But, you know, if you already know that they've opened it, you know what to check for already. All right. And also look inside the valves. Look at that. This is the intake valve, and I mean, they're all good. Intake ports, the valves are inside. But you can see it's not that dirty. If it's dirty and gunky, you might just skip that one. All right. And on the other side, you can see the exhaust ports. I've already cleaned this up, but before I cleaned it up, it was nice and pretty, so I'm not too worried about that. And then next, make sure that you look at the components that it comes with. So the distributor on here looks like this is a rebuild, so I may or may not trust that, or might go buy a different one, but you just need to know. And then also ask the seller, hey, how many miles does this thing have? Like, is that even a problem? Because, I mean, sometimes the older the engine, the worse condition. But to tell you the truth, my engine right here, this is a B18B1 LS, super old, and it's got 200,000 miles, but it's stupid healthy. So that's, you know, one thing that you need to consider is mileage, but that's not always like the proper determination if the engine's good or not. Usually compression testing, leak down testing will tell you a lot more than just asking for mileage and age.